ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And we're off and running in a brand new season.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Right through here for a strike. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Carroll steps in. He brings an elite approach, serious wheels, and a fearless mindset to every game, Singy.
Yeah, and that's what stands out to me most. No moment feels too big for this guy, even this early in his career.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Jet swing. He went. Strike one. Man at first, one away. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. In the dirt, but kept close. Throws to second. Tags.
He made it safe.
Second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
One out and a runner at second here on opening day. Got him. 2 out. Here's Nolan Arenado. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. swing, and he popped it up. Betts should have this one. Brings it in, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And getting the start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. What do you have on him, Chris?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Catcher number 16, Will Smith.
Aye! Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Stays alive. And the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Batting second, designated hitter.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Foul ball there. One now. Rips that one to right. 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman.
2 down, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Hammered down the right side, but foul. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That is the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 1-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Ohtani making his first start of the year, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Batting seven, Left fielder.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to
No, he's
second.
in there.
Out
Safe.
of bounds. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out here on opening day. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Strike three. Got him with the sweeper.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's in there. Strike one. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball two.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Runner at second here, one gone. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That misses.
That's ball three.
Ball three.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That's
And
ball
ball
four.
4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. In the dirt. Throw into third. Tag safe.
Hey,
and a
beat the
wild
throw.
pitch. And both runners are in scoring position.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got two runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Two on, one out. That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. In comes the run from second. Not in time. He's got a double. Number 15 with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here. Well, Boog, it's obvious baseball has become a specialized sport, yet here's this unicorn on the mound capable of doing everything. I love his attitude, too.
Man at second.
Most players focus on hitting or pitching, and some pitchers are extremely situational, but two-way players, just a different breed, man. It's so impressive to see what they do.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Marte in the box now. Takes strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Man on second, 2 down. That's a laser base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 4.
Right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Almost got him. Strike 3, Shohei gets the K. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Los Angeles, or should I say back-to-back here in Los Angeles. Siggy, these fans are watching their Dodgers play for the first time since they won the World Series.
Yeah, and they're celebrating a title and opening day. What could be better?
Man, how good was Yamamoto in that series?
Absolutely unreal. Baseball fans across the board will not forget his performance for a long time.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Ball,
Really
that
good
pitch is
take,
out.
especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fights it off, you'll see another. One, 2 now. That one inside, look out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Andy Pajes, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two down, nobody on. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. In the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That's out.
The 1-1.
That's a ball. That's ball
missed.
3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
That was straight queso right there.
That one misses.
4-4.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next,
His ability to
for the
draw
Diamondbacks,
walks has
third
been
baseman,
something
Nolan
that's been part of his
Arenado.
career since day one.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say.
Oh, gets dirty. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
For the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Base is empty after the double play. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Foul, that ball's
And
foul.
that is foul. Pitch
Ball
misses. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even
That's
though he's
ball 2.
behind in the count.
Next offering upstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in LA as we go to the last of the third. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Off the plate, ball 1.
High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 8th, shortstop Mookie Betts.
There's a strike to Mookie.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. And a 1-2. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, second baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
And there's a ball. Will Smith up next for the Dodgers.
Go Dodgers!
That one's in there. And the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and he's on at first.
Hey, I got to give him credit for busting it down to first to beat out that hit. Speed is obviously not a big part of his game.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. Rojas off of first with 2 away.
Ball 2.
And now 2-2. Good eye
That's
in
outside.
that spot.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Shohei Ohtani waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. So a walk
ball 4.
puts runners at first and second.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Here's Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the
That
count
ball
as well.
went out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Start of the fourth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that
Oh, that's
bullpen for him
unfair.
to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
On the ground.
Let's go, let's go.
Rojas with the throw to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Ildemaro Vargas.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That misses.
Nope.
Ball one. Right there for a strike.
That's a ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Ryan Waldschmidt.
Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day.
Inside, ball one.
That one not close, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. Two now. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one hammered. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
2 bases.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well. You know, these
Ball
Dodgers
inside.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Man at second. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder
At the plate, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. And breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Let's go. Come on.
He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Ball,
Way
that's
off
too
that
high.
fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a pop-up. Arenado. And that'll do it. 1 left for L.A. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Evan Phillips getting ready to make his season debut. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo, 1 for 2. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Popped up. Betts gets under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondback, second baseman Ketel Marte.
Shut them down. Get out of here, Diamondback.
Ball, that's high.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brock Stewart looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Lauer getting cranked up as well.
Here we go, Evan.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Two 1 now. That one catches the corner for a strike. On the ground at first. Freeman steps on the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Diamondback, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
Two down, nobody on. Phillips, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one's in there. Now 1-2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2-2 now. And that's too high. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sets him down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ball 1, no strikes. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
And a strike in there. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
For the Dodgers, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for L.A., Miguel Rojas. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
For the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Goes down looking. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back after this on the show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So digging in,
Leading off
Pavin
for the
Smith.
Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Pajes on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ball.
Come on, Los
Here's a
Angeles.
1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Brock Stewart
number
takes over on the mound.
41.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Let's go, Brock.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Ball. That's down.
Here we go, Brock.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead 4-0. Back here in LA, bottom of the 6th, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Inside, just missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Taylor Clark appears to be getting loose. Number 53 also getting ready. Close,
Ball
but
3.
call the ball. 3-1.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
That's
Little
inside.
trouble with this one behind the plate. The 1-0. That
That's
one
ball
misses.
two.
That's 5 straight. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Just
Ball, that's off the
missed.
plate.
Let's go, Mac.
And the 1-0. Right
Hey!
there for a strike. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And it remains 2-2. Backed
Ball
off the
3.
plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Payoff pitch. And they're all
Take your
loaded
base,
up.
ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Torey Lovello is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Zach Gallen is done, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
Taylor
Arizona,
Clark
number
gets the ball
45.
now.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Let's keep it going.
And he drops in for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
Ball
Ball,
one
that's
there.
out.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
On the ground to first. Over to Perdomo. That's one. And a run scores on the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Two outs and a runner at third here on opening day.
Let's go, Kyle.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they get to hang on to their second challenge. And it's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts.
Aye.
That catches the corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Let's go, Brock. Here we go, Brock.
Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a ground ball.
That ball's
and
foul.
That's just foul.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Left field. And that's a fair ball. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Ryan Waldschmidt.
Here's the center fielder. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball 1.
And now it's 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Vargas, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one 95 to finish him off.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. To the right side.
No, that's foul.
And foul ball. Ripped to short. Third out. One left for Arizona, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Out to center. Settles underneath it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
That's right, LA. All right, Dodgers. Whoa.
Ball, that's in.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The D-backs leading by 3 near the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
Wait for your pitch.
Here's a 2-1. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
That's
now.
ball 3.
In the air, right field. Carroll has a beat on it, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Taylor Clark gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So they
Arizona,
turn things over to the
number
righty,
37,
Kevin Ginkel. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 2 for 2.
Let's go, Miguel.
And
Ball
takes
1.
low for ball 1. Out to short.
Get on your horse.
Perdomo on to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
They
Dodgers.
turn things over to the southpaw, Eric Lauer, ready to make his season debut.
Leading off for the Diamondback, second baseman Patel Marte.
Check swing, but he went too far. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lauer, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Strike 2. This one smoked on its way out of here. Patel Marte goes deep. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 6-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Pavin Smith getting ready to hit.
You know, these D-backs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one fouled off.
Ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Stays alive. One and 2 here. Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Eric Lauer done for the night. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The new pitcher in the game, Lake Trinan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 3. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Come on, Blake.
Two down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2.
Here we go, Blake. Punch him out.
Ball 2.
Let's go, Blake.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's a great
Nope,
at bat.
that's
He saw
inside.
a lot of
Ball
pitches
4.
and earned a walk.
For the
Did miss by
Diamondbacks,
much right
left
there.
fielder,
Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Shut him down.
This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Vargas in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Here we go.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the bottom of the 8th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Movement in the bullpen, Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Number 53, warming up as well. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Come on, Will.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Right through there for a strike. The Diamondbacks leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a foul ball. Got him. Now 2 away.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Nope.
Freeman,
Ball
the
1.
next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Slider
Ball, that's
misses
outside.
outside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Diamondback 6 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in L.A., here's the center fielder, number 15. He's 1 for 3, picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
The 1-0. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, Boog, those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
Here we go, Blake.
Nope. That's a
You
ball.
touched on this, Singy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in
That's
the
ball
league.
2.
And now 2-0.
Aye.
Gets him to chase after that one. Right side,
That's foul.
and that's just foul. Two.
Ball
Just
3.
off the outside edge.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
That one ripped. Hernandez takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
For the Diamondback, second baseman, Patel.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Lake Trinan departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
The
Dodgers,
left-hander on now,
number
Tanner
66.
Scott.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game.
Aye.
This to third, Muncy. Handles, throws to first, And that's the third out. Nothing doing for Arizona. They still lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching for
New
Arizona,
pitcher on now,
number
Ryan
81,
Thompson.
Ryan
And he's got a
Thompson.
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, and 2 now.
That's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Andy Paje.
Let's go, Andy.
And the
Nope.
slider
That's
just
inside.
misses. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
Inside
He's
ball.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown,
That's a
good
ball.
pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Pitch is in there. And a full count now.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Payoff pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Ranging back. And it's gone. It just got out of here. His first homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 6-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Here we go. Yeah.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one. Into center and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Nice run.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Tucker, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Next
Ball.
offering is downstairs. That one
That's
missing
in. Ball
inside.
2.
One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air, right side. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop.
Torey Lovello is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Ryan Thompson out of the game.
Now pitching for
So out of the
Arizona,
pen for the
number
Diamondbacks,
24,
Cade Stroud. So last chance for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball 1.
The Dodgers down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. This could end it. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two now. And they'll do it again. Up the middle. Nice grab. And what a play. Ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.